everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on my classic Christmas junk journal. Y'all come in and say hi, let me know you're here. We are live on Facebook if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, you're catching a replay. I'm going to get you guys pulled up so I can see chat. Hopefully volume's okay. Yep. Seems like it's working. Froze for a second there. Scared me. All right, let's see. Hey Dawn, thanks for letting me know if volume's good. So we're gonna be doing some stuff in here, mostly just decorating in general. I don't have a serious plan tonight. I didn't have time. There's too much going on, and kitty cat and doctor's appointments and all kinds of stuff. So if I seem a little tired, I'm sorry. I apologize. I've had like 3 hours sleep, so I'm kind of out of it. But I will try my best. So let's see. We got a couple of people on here. I'm going to go ahead and pull this camera up top so we can go ahead and get started on this, okay? So bear with me. So I'm not sure. Let's see. I know I need to finish off that one page with the envelopes. I wanted to do that. I had a plan and I couldn't find the piece of ephemera I was going to put there, and I'm sure it's here somewhere. I just got to figure out where it is. But I had that envelope page. Let's see. It's red, so I can find it. There it is. So we did this page, and I never finished this little section. I wanted to do that real quick, and then we'll go from there. But I had a plan. I wanted to put some of this gold writing stuff, and then I had a piece of ephemera I thought I had pulled out, but no, I can't find it, so I'm going to try to see if I can figure out which one it was. Something in the Stamperia collection. Hey, Lori. Hey, Angela. Not the birdie. It's either like a poinsettia or holly. Big. I think it might be in the, I bet it's in the 8x8 one and not the 12x12. This is the 12x12 page. Let's look in the 8x8. That I feel like the one that was one I wanted, I know it's holly. I'm 90% sure it was a holly of some sort. So let's see if it's in here. If I didn't put it back in here, I stuck it somewhere thinking, oh, we'll stick it here so I can use it. And then I promptly lost it. I know it's a fussy cut. It wasn't the birdies. I was going to use those somewhere else. Where are you hiding? Not there. I don't think it was the stocking. The stocking might work if I can't find it. But I know I had it. And let me just look. It's not in there. teeny tiny stuff. It's not in there. Did I stick it in the big one? Maybe. Nope, not there. No, I stuck it somewhere because I stuck this gold thing somewhere. And logically, you know, I would have put it next to that, but I guess not. I guess that's not what my brain was thinking. Either that or I did. Let's see. The one I wanted goes more sideways. That's why this one doesn't go really the right direction. So I'm going to figure it out here. Am I getting these mixed up? No. Okay, we're still on the 8x8. Okay. They're very tiny. Lots of food. Oh, little sweets in this collection. Kind of need to do another sweets page. I have all these sweets. Aha. There it is. Holly. All right. Okay. So the plan for this page, pull these little tags out, open this up so I can lay it flat. Let's see, how am I going to do this? My backing is just not going to stay on there. Well, I'm trying to see if there's anything too bumpy under there. I think I'll just throw a cutting board under there or something. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So I can put this rub on. Is that the right side? Yeah. There it is. So this is just one of the rub-ons from that little, gosh, I'm dropping everything. Scrapbook.com, vintage scripts, gold, rub-on transfers. That's what this is from. That happened to be a free gift. It's not free anymore, but they do still sell it. I don't know how much it is normally. I feel like it was around, I don't know, maybe $9. Don't quote me though, because I'm not 100% sure. Let's see if that's working. Not quite. Still a tiny bit bumpy there. Let me try pulling this over. Coming off. Mostly. Good enough. Okay. And then this. I don't think it needs inked or anything. So for those who've been following along, Kitty is doing fine. We brought him in from the garage quarantine and put him in my daughter's bedroom. So he's still quarantined from my other cat. The vet said keep him quarantined for 2 weeks, just in case. But he at least is in the house now. So he's loose in her room, except when he's sleeping, and then he's in his little crate. Can't decide which way. I think I had it. Yeah, I think the small side I had going this way. Where's my glue thingy? A little something for that side. All right, so I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, it's got that gold writing, so that's all pretty. So I want to try to get some of these blank pages backgrounds on. Like I said, I'm not doing anything planned today. It's just going to be an overall decorating day because I just honestly don't have the energy, guys. I'm fading. I was sitting there 10 minutes ago talking to my husband and he's like, don't you have a live? And I'm sitting on my bed falling asleep, and he's like, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get up. I do have a live. Wake up and do it. Okay, so I think just some of these white pages, and there's quite a few. I've got a decent amount of stencils, and I found a magazine image I want to try to use. I think this is the thinnest one I have right now as far as signatures go. The others are getting a little fuller. Let's just peek real quick. Yeah, this one's not bad. All right, so there's some space in the front of this one. All right, and then this one, not a lot done in this one, but not quite as many white pages in this one. There's one. Yeah, so that one's the one that needs most of the kind of filling in. Don't knock everything down. Got all my pictures behind me, all my paintings on wood, and they're on this kind of a shelf, and it's one of those IKEA shelves, and every time I bump it they all wiggle because I haven't put like museum putty under them or nothing. Half the time they come crashing down and I have to pick them back up. Alright, so let's see. I've got stencils, so I've got these Tim Holtz, like this variety pack. It's got holly, poinsettias, and pine cones, which work real good for backgrounds, and then this larger holly and a little Stamperia candy cane that snuck in there. Where's my tiny fussy cats? There they are. So I'm going to try to use some of these, I think. I also have some stencils with the essential stencils that they're sold out right now, but some of you might have got this last collection. It was the where's it at? This 1-inch words, and a lot of them were too big. I wouldn't say a lot. I would say maybe half. But a lot of them were smaller, which I can use in my journals, which is the main reason I got that set for myself. So I thought maybe I could use a few of these words. I have a dark page here somewhere. Be the one book I don't have any dark pages in. Right, maybe that one. Like, just words like this: hope, Noel, rejoice, presence, love, tinsel. So a lot of words that are smaller there. And even the ones that are a little bit longer, you know, they might be able to fit somewhere. So I pulled out the ones that were smaller in the set so that I'd have those to work with. Let's see what I want to do with those. Make sure I'm staying the right way. I'll start over maybe here. I'm debating where I want to start. A lot of blank space there. Alright, so this has snowflakes on this side. I do have snowflake stencil floating around here somewhere in my collection of stencils. Maybe I'll use that. It's an older one, but I know I have it. But anyway, I was saying I had a magazine image. Let me find it. I'm not sure how I want to use it, but it's nice. It's got a little winter scene. It says, "On earth there is no heaven, but there are pieces of it." Jules Renard. I got this out of Mother Nature, Mother Earth News, something like that. I don't know, some magazine I get. Whatever that little symbol is, I can't never remember. It's the one with the tree on it. Doesn't say, of course, on here, does it? Oh, it does. Mother Earth News. So, yeah. That's where that came from. But I thought I could just take a portion of it. I'll lose the sun, but I know I'm not zoomed. Here, let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. So, it looks like that, but I'll probably just be able to use maybe this piece of it. But it's pretty, so I was thinking I might want to use it somewhere. Probably on a plain page, and maybe I can make a background / pocket or something. So I'm not sure, but I think I want the pocket to probably go from the right. So maybe on the back page. I could even be on a coffee dyed or something too. See if there's any colors that match. Greens. Probably not. It's like purples and blues. I doubt I have anything that really matches without just making something. There's this tree page. It's not too bad across from that. I'll check the others and see if there's anything that goes well with it. Let me just see color-wise. I don't know if I have anything. We'll look just in case I do. All right, so we have. Oh, upside down. We have this plaid. That's a no. I don't think that. Just regular coffee dyed. Snowflakes. I'm still upside down. What? Why am I upside down both ways? I totally put a page in here backwards. What did you do, girl? You set the middle in there backwards, didn't you? All right, let me see where I messed up. There it is. I think it's that. Nope. I've just totally messed this whole thing up. At some point, I flipped it and let me figure it out. All right. That's right side up. That goes there. What's wrong here? Something's flipped. That's right. That's right. Oh, no. I think I got it right. Boy, those two they're too close to the same size. Once I get lace on, hopefully it'll be easier to flip. All right, I think I got it. It's the right way now, I think. Nope. That's still wrong. It must be this page. So it must have flipped that. No, because now the tree's wrong. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know what I did. What? What? Upside down. You wouldn't think it'd be this complicated. That's right side up. That's right side up. Okay. Okay. Oh, we've got that green page. I gotta figure out what to do with that. I accidentally did that outside. Alright, we look right now. Cardinals are right. Okay. Whew. Trying to mess it up. Alright, how about this one? Any colors that match? I probably don't have a color that matches that, so I'll just make something work. All right, so definitely not. We'll just make something work. My cat just woke up. My older cat. I heard him. Oh, there he goes, heading for the door. Okay, so I'll do something with this. I just gotta figure. I'm thinking maybe across from this page. At the very least, it has some trees. I think that would be okay. So I'll do something with this here. So let's do that, and then I might do snowflakes to match this, kind of just for a background on just this whole thing, I think. I know I've got a smaller snowflake stencil. Let me go let him out real quick. Hold on one second, guys. Let me find my snowflakes. They're in patterns. Christmas. 5 billion patterns. Don't live. Oh, I did. There we go. They weren't lost. I have these. This is from July 2023, Stencil of the Month Club. That'll work to just give that a background that matches that paper somewhat. Just going to do something kind of light. Just set this over here. Let's see. Put it this way. Yeah, that'll work. You do that whole thing at once. Let me tape it down though so it's not moving around. I'll probably just clean up the ink off the table because it's easier. Oops. Throwing my tape. Oh, no. Dropping my tape. I want this tape so it doesn't tear my paper. All right, let's see if I'm kind of centered. Looks about right. A little bit there. A little bit there. don't want it moving. So the question is, what color shall I use? I don't want to use brown, I don't think. That wouldn't make sense. Maybe a blue or something. It doesn't have to be the same color. Maybe a light blue. Too much stuff, guys. I'm trying to give myself room. Okay, there. So, let's see. It looks like about half that snowflakes if I put it there. About half of this one. Puts that one in the middle. All right, that's fine. This I'm just going to tape with regular tape. So, Stencil of the Month Club or Essential Stencils. I am an ambassador with them. If you go to the site, which I will link on my YouTube thing, you can get a discount using my code ARTROOM, and I get a small commission. They don't have this one, but they have many other Christmas ones. I'm sure you can find something you like. But a lot of the ones I'm using are just going to be older ones because it's, I got to use them, guys. I buy them to use, so unfortunately they go out of stock sometimes. All right, so I'm going to use a brush and color. What color? I have to use a smaller brush because I think the only thing I have pretty colors in is the little teeny tiny ones. If I can find them. Where'd you hide them, girl? Did you put them back in the container? I got so many stacks of ink pads. There. Alright, let's find something like a blue, I think. What's that one? Maybe tumbled glass. Too teal. Yeah, tumbled glass. I got Mermaid Lagoon. No, I don't think so. Yeah, I think we'll try tumbled glass. I don't know if I want to use the brush. I'm trying to keep it subtle. The problem with using that is it's too big for that. So maybe I'll try a smaller one. We'll see. If not, I'll go back to the dauber. If you want it to be a lighter, subtler look, use the brush. If you want it to be stronger, use the dauber. And that tends to be the case on those things. Now this is a water base, so I'm not worried about it getting on the mat. It'll just wipe off with water. It's kind of dry. I don't have a refill. I can try putting a little bit of water in it. Just let that soak for a second. Sometimes you can wet them. It's better if you wet them and put the cap on and leave it for a bit, but I don't have that luxury right this second, so yeah, it's a little bit better. I think this will be pretty. Not sure what I'll put on top of it later, but at least it has a starting spot. That's not just a plain white page. Might even look good with that magazine page, honestly. I was thinking about trying to use that tree paper with it. Layer it somehow. So we put the cat in my daughter's room. And my daughter's she's not young. She's like 22, right? I think she's 22. She's my youngest daughter. Deal with the animals thoroughly, you know, like on her own. I'm usually the one doing it. The first night, she's like texting me every 10 minutes. She's like, Mom, he won't go to sleep. Mom, he's rattling the cage. Mom, he's meowing. I'm just like, oh my gosh, child. What did you think it was going to happen? He's a kitten. I think she had this magical image in her head that, you know, it was just going to be all perfect and the cat was just going to sleep when she slept and, you know, not be a kitten. So she got a real dose of reality. It's kind of funny. I was like, well, you said you wanted them in there. You got to deal with it. But once he's past quarantine, we can let him loose in the whole house. With limitations, because he is a kitten and probably still chewing on everything. But for the most part, he'll do better. Boy, this is tedious. A lot of little snowflakes on here. But I'm doing 2 at once, so it does take a little bit longer. And there's a very high chance I'll cover up half of these, but that's okay. I kind of like doing a few background pages like this ahead of time because honestly, sometimes when I look at the page, it'll help give me ideas if there's already something there instead of just a blank white page, you know? And you can kind of just build off of that. As long as I can find a color that somewhat matches. Almost done. My arm's getting tired already. Stenciling wears me out. Alright, it's drying out again already. You can tell when it starts drying out. It's like you have to work too hard. I'm just spritzing it with my mister. Just to give it a little life. All these teeny tiny ones, most of these are old. I think I've had them a couple of years. And I don't have refills for any of them. Well, I have a tumbled glass refill somewhere, but that's the only one I have a refill for. This is tumbled glass. Oh my gosh, guys. That's funny. You see, I'm tired. This literally is the only one I have a refill for. Wow. Maybe I should refill it when I close it up. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well, with that in mind, where you at? There you are. We're just going to go ahead and do this while I'm thinking of it, because that way, hopefully the next time I use it, it will actually work decent. Let that soak in. And I'm just going to set it up here for a minute. All right. Now next time it won't be such a fight. I totally forgot I had a refill for that one. All right, let's see how this looks. This should be good. If I can get it off there. Where'd my little thingy go? There it is. Okay. You can just wipe that with a rag, like a wet microfiber. I can't really do it right this second, but I'll just wipe it down. It'll come right off. I'll clean it better later. We're just going to set that aside for now. There. And I'll clean off this mat. So I have little spots there where I had tape, but not too much. I tried to stay just on the edge. So let me just wipe my mat down. There we go. Dry one. Okay. So now we have a pretty background. And that will look good across from that, I think. All right. So I have this magazine image. Let's see. So if I put it where the trees are, or what if I put it where the snowflakes are? I'm only going to use a portion of it. I might actually put it where the snowflakes are. Like I said, the only thing it's going to show is just a little bit, but that's okay. I kind of like it with the blue. Now, that doesn't mean I can't put blue on the other page too. I can. I have smaller snowflakes. If I want to put it, where was that page? Where the trees are, like here. I could put some smaller snowflakes here instead of the really big ones. What's in here? Holly, pine, and poinsettia. All right, so let's see where's the smaller snowflakes. They are. Some in the tree. No. I had them pulled out the other day. There's some here. Some there. It's easiest just to pull from what you have. Anything on here I could use? Okay. So I'm thinking either do that. I've also got this paper. Not crazy about that, but I might use that with that. I'm trying to find a place to use this paper. I love this paper, but I just haven't quite figured it out. All right, so I'm gonna put it here, but I gotta back it on something so I can make a pocket stronger. I think I want to back it onto something maybe with a similar color. So I think I'm just going to use like this portion. I don't know if I want that part on there or not. It says where it's from. It's the, see if I can read it. Tagwoti Pass in Bridger, Teton. Is that how you say it? Or Teton? Teton National Forest, Western Wyoming. It's pretty, wherever it is. So I think I can make a pocket and just have a little bit show here. I think I'll keep it rough. I won't lose that much of it. I'll still have enough to make it a pretty image. All right, let's do that. All right, let's find something to back it with that's strong. Maybe. Maybe. What do we got? Oh my goodness. Can I lift that? Maybe. All right. I've got a couple of papers here. Try not to bend everything up. Okay. I don't know what's in this one. I know there's some bigger papers in here. Not that, although that might look pretty over there. I prefer to do two at the same time, so it's easier. I might use that there. So what do I got in here? These are just solids. It is a solid blue, but I don't think it's the right shade. It's actually not terrible. I might use that. This is that thin paper that's not good for much else other than layering things. Don't try bending it because it's horrible. It's just horrible paper. Sweater. I don't think there's anything in that. No, nothing in that. Merry Christmas, snowflakes. It's not big enough, obviously. Some of these are from last year. Those birch trees. I used most of that. Nah. That one looks better. The plain looks better anyway. Anything else in there? Wrapping paper. More wrapping paper. That blue's better. Yep. It's definitely better. All right, we'll use that blue. Don't know where it came from, but I'll use it. No idea what pad that's from. It might be from the ocean cardstock I got from Michael's. That would be my guess. Let's see. Does it look like the ocean one? Maybe. Maybe this one. So I can tell you where I got it from. Is it this one? I think it's that one. So that's from Sail Away Recollections collection. Alright, we'll use that. It's already a scrap, might as well use it. So we're just going to tear it to kind of match the tear on that, and then we'll glue it to it. I want the pocket to be, this is just, you know, thin magazine, so it needs to be stronger than that. So how shall I do this? By hand or by... I think I'm going to use this. Something like that. Just debating on how much of that I want to keep. Let me see. Trying to debate if it looks okay without all of that writing. I think it still looks good. I wasn't sure if I lost that, if it would be okay, but I think it's fine. So I'm gonna, do want that edge straight or not? I think I want it straight. I think I just want that side cut. So we'll cut that off. Not this, because this is barely big enough. So we'll trim this. Probably should use my cutter and not my... I don't think I want to use my trimmer because I'm afraid it'll rip it. It's pretty thin. Where's my small metal ruler? There it is. Buried. Just going to take that little piece off. I think this is sharp enough. Okay. So we'll do there. I got to see where it hits on the signature page. So, the magazine image. Hold my pencil. Yeah, I want it to go, I think about there. Can you see that? Nope. Doesn't even write on that. Okay. What will write on that? I guess just a Sharpie. Do I have a Sharpie floating around here? I do. Yeah. I think about right there. Just a teeny mark. And then I'll cut the blue one to fit. I think it's pretty close to fitting already. And then length sideways, let's see, how far deep? I'm going to leave a little bit for the pocket. Can't see my line. Looks like if I leave about that much, I think about right there. Just put that pen back, didn't you? Should be good. This looks pretty. I like using magazine images. If you have them, they're fun. I'll tear it a little bit further in than the blue. Where'd that ruler go? Just stick it back. Oh, there it is. Right, so let's tear this side off first. Try to get it somewhat straight on my grid. About there. This one. All right, let's see. I think I'm okay with that being not straight. That'll be all right. All right, so that goes like that. And then I just want a little bit of that shown on the edge. Not too much. Trying to keep as much of that as I can. hold this up real quick. See if it's close. It's really close. Probably lose just a fraction. Not much. Got a chalk mark there, but I don't think that's where it needs to go. I think just that much. Okay. All right. Think that like that. Yeah, that'll be pretty. And then I may even end up using that somewhere. It's still pretty. Even that sunset, who knows? Probably not in this one, but maybe another one. All right, so I'm going to background this with some snowflakes, I think. I'm debating if I want it to stay that color. I might actually make it blue and then do white snowflakes. What do you think? You think I can do it? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. It's on the back of this. It's kind of thin. I'm debating if it'll go through. That's something you do have to watch for when you're stenciling. Usually I do a cardstock page and it doesn't go through. You know what? With that in mind, just not sure if it's going to go through that holly. If I keep it really thin, it won't. Is there anything on the other side of the holly? That way, if I ruin it, I can just pull the whole page up. All right, we're okay. Half tempted to just replace the page, but... All right, let's go with this. So, I've got white ink. Not a lot's going to show. It's going to be just a teeny bit. Let me get a piece of cardboard. Hold on. All right. Let's see if I can pick it up. All right. Let's try. I don't think that shade. I think more of a darker blue. What is this one? Chip Sapphire, maybe? It's more of a nighttime blue. Get a scrap. I know I'll probably have a scrap of that holly somewhere. Doesn't really matter as long as it's a scrap. I'll just use this. Let's see. I don't want to use that. I want to use a brush. Like a big brush for this one somehow. Let's try this. Curious as to, this is also feeling very dry. Can I make a blue color that is believable for a nighttime sky? That's not too bad. Okay, I'm okay with that. All right, let's try it. It's only going to show just a little bit. So just got to do this edge. I think a little will show on this edge too. I got pretty close, but I think a little will show, so. And then when you peek into the pocket, you might see a little, but not too deep. see people popping in. If you want to say hi, let us know you're here. I see a couple of you. I see Liz popped in, and Cindy popped in, and Wanda popped in, and Donna. Some people just kind of pop in and see what I'm doing, and then if it's not their thing, they go on. Just wiggling my whole table. Sorry for all the Band-Aids. Winter is killing my fingers. Plus, I've been having to sanitize a lot with the cat. That's not helping, I'm sure. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, it's nice blue on there. I'm not sure how much further over. I don't think I need to go much farther. So it's going to be about there. Yeah, that should be far enough. And we're going to try to put some tiny snowflakes and see if it works. I hope it works. We shall see. Let me clean off my fingers. I got blue ink everywhere. Okay. So where's my white ink? I know I just saw it. It's here somewhere. 200 stacks of ink. Okay. Did you see it? Yeah. It's like I thought I did. All right, so I got some picket fence. Yeah, I'm going to try the dauber. All right. So I want it to just show a couple of little tinier snowflakes on here. Maybe these. Let's see how it looks. Not sure how much it'll show up on the blue or not. We shall see. It's going to show up very much. Well, that's not too bad. Okay, it shows up. It's not super, super bright, but here, let me zoom. Can you see it at all? I'm not sure how it's going to come through the camera. But we're just going to throw a few of these on here. And I wonder if I have any others that are different. Trying to alternate them. I'll lift it up in a second so you guys can see. I think they're showing enough. I don't think I have any smaller ones. And it's just a hint anyway. I've got, these has some dots on it. I guess I could throw those dots on there. If they'll show. They might show. If not, I'd spatter it, but that would be very messy live, so I'm not sure I want to do that. See if I can get any of these dots to show. A little, not much. I don't think they're big enough. I'm just going to give it a hint of dots. Okay. It's real subtle, but I think it gets the job done. Wash that in a little bit. This chip's out far back. Could probably put that tumble glass back now. Okay, fingers clean, kind of, sort of. going to glue that on here. Lean toward glue stick because it is so thin. If I use art glitter or anything, it's really gonna, it'll leave all those lines. We're gonna put you. All right, so we're gonna use a glue stick. It's gonna curl like crazy, but I'm gonna try to do it. I may come back over this with some matte medium later to tone down the shine, or I may just leave it. I haven't decided. If I do want to tone down the shine, that's what I typically do. All right, let's see if we can do this. It's probably going to curl. It might be a bit of a challenge. Don't curl on yourself and we'll be okay. Oops, push too hard. Don't push so hard that your glue gloops off. Okay, I think that's all right. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. I'll try lining up this side since it's the most important. The other side I can trim if I have to. There we go. That's not bad. Okay. Okay, where'd my page go? There it is. Let's see if it fits okay. Yep, where's that line? That'll be good. Debating if I want to ink that edge. I was debating if it would work on that or not. Can't say I've ever inked with white. But I thought considering might be a good idea. Give the appearance of snow and all that. Okay. Pretty. I might put a word up there. I don't know. It feels like it needs something because it doesn't have the sun now to kind of make up for your eye. Having something to draw to. Alright, so we'll glue that there. And that'll be a pocket for something. So hold it where you don't want glue. Just keeping it in line with the signature, about, I'd say, 1/8 of an inch off of the signature center, just so we're not quite too close. It's right on the edge, and that's fine. don't know what I'm going to put in there yet, but we'll put something in there. Let me just grab something real quick so I can make sure it works okay. Cool. It's going to be like that. That's pretty. So maybe a word? What do you think? I wonder what I have I could fit in there. I have these snowman bags I was making journaling cards out of. They're kind of big. That one's kind of cute. This one, kind of like the gray better. I may have something else, but I do have those. I don't think the red. I think the gray. Possibly. And then I also have all these graphics fairy images. See if there's anything in here. What do we got in here? Maybe something that makes more sense. I was going to do a pocket with these, but this winter scene. It's a little small, but I could print it bigger. How much bigger could I go? I could print it a little bit bigger. Not much. Maybe I'll do that. Print one of these bigger for in here. Do I have any that's the other direction? I have this one that's the other direction. Winter Days. Could print that one bigger, which looks like it's pretty too. They're also pretty. So maybe I'll go print some of these bigger before the next live and pick one out that will work. I know I have that Winter Days one somewhere. I thought. Maybe I didn't print it bigger. I thought I did. I'm not seeing it. Could be just missing it, but I'll see it. Alright, so I'll print probably this one because it's vertical instead of horizontal. Maybe I'll do that. If not, possibly this one. But it'll be a pocket with something in it. Probably use these snowmen somewhere else. Alright, so let's put this back and I'll fill that in later. But we have this for a word space. Possibly. Oh, it's got words there. Does it need words? Y'all talk to me. Is Lori on here? Lori, this is yours. Are you on here tonight? You were on earlier, so we'll see if you're still on. Do you want something up there or just leave it plain? I have a couple of words, but, you know, like I said, it already says something. I could stencil in a word like any of those ones I just showed. Let me find the pack again. I lost it already. Oh, here it is. I could stencil in one of the bigger words. What do we got that makes sense for that spot? Noel, possibly. Too big? Too big. Is that too big? Ah, darn it. Peace. Peace or Noel. Snowflakes, but it's more of a, I think, a Peace or Noel. I think it's the only ones I have that fit that spot. So, do you want Noel or Peace there? Do you want me just to leave it alone? I could do that with a, maybe black ink. Yeah, probably. Other than that, what do we got? It's not a lot of long ones. What's this one say? May the joy thou lovest best stay with thee, a welcome guest. I'm not sure that goes there. Christmas greeting. Not a lot of long ones. The snowman was pretty on there. The snowman? Did you mean this for in the pocket? Is that what you meant, Bonnie? The snowman in the pocket? Or did you see another snowman that I just flipped by and didn't notice? Sometimes you see things that I don't see, and I'm just like, I don't know. What was it? It is pretty with that. The colors are good, too. So if I don't use one of the houses, I could use that, maybe. Or I could do both. It doesn't have to be just one. It's a deep pocket. Put as many as you want in there. Yeah, I don't see another snowman, so I'm assuming you were talking about that. I assume. Could be wrong. But yeah, the colors aren't bad with that. Yeah, I could also put him on the other side, across from it. He looks good there too. The colors work. He actually looks pretty good there. I don't know. I don't know if it needs anything or not. Can't decide. Maybe I'll wait. But it does look good there too. In the pocket. I mean, I guess it matches fine. I do need to back it though, because right now it's just a Christmas bag. I just cut it out of one of these little Dollar Tree bags. I just cut it open and just cut it along the edge, and then I glued a little piece of wrapping paper on there just to kind of seal it off, but I'll probably put something prettier on there. So I'll do that, put something prettier on there so it can be a journaling card, and then pick something for this other page. Delayed. I can't tell what y'all are responding to. It takes like a good minute before I see y'all's comments, which is hard. Always makes it difficult. I'm debating on what I want here. I had that paper. Where did I stick it? I stuck it somewhere. There it is. Debate if I want that there. Kind of matches his colors. Decide which type of a pocket I want. Maybe I want a lower pocket. Top pocket or lower pocket? Maybe a lower pocket. Maybe. Maybe. You like it on the trees. Oh, okay. Gloria, are you not here? Sometimes I think people fall asleep and then I'll get answers. She'll answer me after live and it'll be too late. It does look good on the trees, doesn't it? All right. I'm not going to glue it down until Lori says, since it's her journal. But we might do that. I think that's a good spot for it too. Just in case she liked something else better. But I'll probably make that one bigger for in here. I think that's a good idea. So let's, probably could make it a pocket. Just a small pocket, but that's okay. Small pockets can be handy for things. I don't think I want it there. I like it in the middle. She's not going to say anything. All right, we're going to come back to this in just a minute. Oh, there you are. Thank you, Lori. I was like, I don't know what to do. All right, we'll make it a pocket. You think it's a pocket? I think a pocket. Because why not? We might as well. I'm not going to notch it though, because it's layers for one thing. I'll just make a small pocket. Right about there. Make sure. I think the bag itself is slightly crooked, but that's okay. Okay. Good. Alrighty. Next. So make sure that's staying. I think so. Yeah. All right. We got the snowflakes there. I know I have a bunch more blank pages. I have another tree one here. These pine, they look good on the brown papers. I don't think I want poinsettias there. Could possibly do holly. Maybe holly in a more of a natural green. Do I want big holly or little holly? I might wait. I'm gonna wait because I don't know for sure. But I will put these pine cones somewhere. I know I had some coffee dyed papers that were plain. And this one here. There's one. Of course it's got holly. I could put holly on that side maybe. Let's see. Do I want more holly or not? I'm debating if I want this or the holly. I think I'm leaning toward the holly. Just to kind of put something on there for now. Let's do, what color? I think like peeled paint maybe. I don't want to go bright green. I have an archival. Archival's safer. Maybe fern green. The STAZON would probably match that better, but I think I might want a little more variation than that. Let's see. Do I have some coffee dyed floating around here? Probably. Find a scrap. There's a scrap. I just want to see what it looks like before I decide for sure. Ah, I think I'm just going to take that thing off. I hate this plastic part. It says don't discard. It's like, okay, but it's annoying. It's like none of my other inks have that. All right, let's see what this color looks like. It's really bright. should use a brush, but that's all right. See, that's almost the same color. That's this Days On. And then the archival, the Ranger potted soil or fern or something. What is it? Fern. It's going to be much more sagey, but the variation could be nice too. Or I could do a mixture. They are kind of pretty, aren't they? You can picture the snowman running in and out of the trees. That's funny, Bonnie. I kind of like the mixture. That could be fun. All right, maybe I'll do that. Let's do a little bit of a mixture. I'll start with the fern. You know what? I'm going to put my cardboard down because I really don't want to get archival ink on my mat. Just pull this out and grab a piece of cardboard. All right. Let's see what we can do with this. So, I don't know where I want to start. I think I'm going to start on this edge. So I'm just going to do a little bit of a mixture of the two. Do I touch it or not? I'm debating. It's probably going to color my ink a little bit, but that's all right. This is the alcohol. Ink will activate. Let's see what this looks like. Hopefully not bad. Because then it's got, like, you know, mixed leaves, different colors. I think it's pretty. Try not to move. Ideally, it would be best if it was taped, but I'm going to try to do it without taping it. I was like, why is that color not as bright as I thought it was? Because it reached back into the other one. Oh, that's totally going to go through. Hold on. What is on the other side of this? Nothing, I don't think. I hope nothing, because it's going to go through this coffee dyed paper. Ooh, this is a wet ink. Very, very wet. I should have used my brush on this one. I got it all. All right, let's see how bad it's going through. How bad is it? Not as bad as I thought. Amazing. Okie doke. Let's do some in the middle. All right. Try to get the right pad and the right ink this time. Where's it at? These, maybe there, maybe there, and switch. It's hard when you're doing two colors. It's easy to pick up the wrong one. There's nothing, that one spot is like totally empty. Leaf there. Oh, that's pretty. I like it. I like it. It's so much wetter than that other one. I keep pushing a lot harder than I need to. It's because it's a lot. It's a new pad. Who would have thunk? Honestly, if I hadn't tested it on that little thing, I don't think I would have ever thought to mix these two. That's pretty good. Debating if I want one more leaf over here. Maybe just one right there. Pretty. Okay. Now this will have to be cleaned with alcohol pad, not water, because these are alcohol based. Okay, so that's pretty. Let's see. Let me clean my fingers as best I can. I'll try not to touch anything in my signature. Where's my alcohol? It's all over. Oh! Yep, there's cuts on my finger. I can feel it now. Whew. Okay. Let's see if we can figure out where you were. Did it go through? Nope, didn't go through. Amazing. Typically it'll go through papers that are thinner. I've done that before and messed up a whole page on the other side. That's pretty. All right, that'll be a pretty background for that. I like it. Don't know what we're going to do with it yet, but I like it. It's pretty. So I left my lid off my glue. You can get your pen in there? No. Okay. All right, so there's that. Let's see, what else do we got? So I wanted to do some pine cones. Where'd they go? Oh, they're there. So anywhere I got ink on here, I need to clean with the alcohol pad. Maybe there. Yeah. I'm gonna put some pine cones here. Let me clean this little bit of ink off first. Trying to keep my mat clean. At least as long as I can. Okay. Okay, is that right side up? Right side up. All right, I think I'm gonna put some pine cones here. I did them on another page and they look really pretty. I think I'll use archival since I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Let's use archival in, I think, maybe ground espresso. is not in great shape. Maybe I should use a brush. I think I'll use a brush. Grab an archival ink brush. What does it say? This is pink archival. Probably not the best choice. Grab another one. That says just regular archival. I got these little stencils off of Amazon, I think. Actually, I might have got them from scrapbook.com. I buy them off Amazon all the time, but I think I actually did get these from scrapbook.com. But you can find these sets like this on Amazon pretty easily. But they were, honestly, they were probably a little... let's do that one first. Where'd it go? You line it back up, kind of, sort of. Easier said than done. Really easier said than done. All right, we'll just get close. That's fine. It's going to be all mixed up anyway. It was a little further from the center than I wanted, but I guess it doesn't matter. Honestly, by the time I sew it in there, you'll never know. I do like the way these pine cones look on this craft paper, though. They're pretty. Yeah, that's fine. All right, just a little bit of a background there. Just kind of filling in a couple little spots that are bare. There. Maybe one there. Later. So that's pretty. I'll show you what that looks like. Just pretty little pine cones. And where's the other one? So you can see the little snowflakes. They were hard to see. But they're there. They're just real subtle. Alright, that's good. That's good. Like I said, I wasn't going to do a lot tonight, just filling in some pages, a little bit of decorating. And I'll try to plan something fun for the next one. Maybe this one. Thin. It's thin, but it's not crazy thin. maybe poinsettias. I haven't done a lot of poinsettias on this. Yeah, I don't think they'll go through. I could test it just to make sure. I've got that plaid. Let me grab a piece of it. I'm sure I have it because I would have cut it to make it. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. We'll just test it and make sure it doesn't go through. So let's do a red. I think the only red I have is probably lumberjack plaid or archival. What do I have in archival? Archival, I have blazing red, which looks really red. Let's do archival. That way I don't have to worry about it fading or water or anything like that. But it's red. It is definitely red. I'll probably use that pink archival one. Can I find it again? Yeah, I'll use that one. I try to keep my archival brushes separate from my distress ink ones because they don't wash out quite as easily, and you have to use alcohol and the Master's brush cleaner to get it out. So, all right, so this is going to go here. I don't know why I have this one sitting there. Let's move it. Probably should put down some paper just to be sure. And we're going to do a little test on this just to see if it goes through. This is going to have another one of those plastic thingies. All right, so pink. Nope, that's not it. Where'd it go? There. Okay. So let's see what this looks like. I'm hoping it doesn't go through. I don't think it will, but I'd rather find out now than later. Nope, it doesn't go through. All right. It's almost got a purpley tint to it. Oh, maybe it's me. Maybe it's me and not really it. I don't know. All right, let's throw that there. Okay. Throw some poinsettias. I don't have a lot of red pages. We need more red pages anyway. What do y'all think? You think it's too purple? I think it's the only red I have in archival. I'm pretty sure. Archival, what is it? It's mulberry. Maybe I'll test it. Let me look at it. This is just kind of, it's almost purple. Let me look at the mulberry, if I can find it. There it is. I'm not crazy about that tone. It's not terrible. I just don't know that I have a whole lot in the set to go with that tone. So let's clean this off just a little bit. Where's the paper towel? Just enough that I'm not contaminating the other one. All right, let's test this one. See if it's any better. Where'd my stencil go? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. That is a much better red. Do you see the difference? Let's see. This is like purple. It's got a very purple tint to it. I think I like this one better. So we're going to go with the mulberry and not the blazing red, which is very purple and looks nothing like its lid. It really doesn't. It doesn't look anything like its lid. Look at it. It looks pinkish purple. Go figure. All right, let me clean this off so I can use it. I know I have something down here to do it on. Let me see. I just don't want to contaminate that. I'll use that. And a paper towel. And I'll probably turn my fingers pink, but that's all right. Because I'm not going to find a glove right this second. I just want this purple off. See, it turned pinker on that white, but it's definitely purple looking on that page. I've had a couple of colors be weird like that. Just look very different than what they were. Okay. Don't set it on there because you're liable to get color on that side. I don't think I did, but. Okay. Back to our page. Okay. Let's do this. Put mulberry poinsettias on here. Let's start on the inside. Try not to hit that edge too hard because it kind of stops suddenly. I'll try flipping it and seeing if I can match to it. I'm hoping. Seems I have to line them up. I'll see if I can get it to flip and match. If I can get it to pick up. I went off the edge, didn't I? Oh, well, we'll cover it up. Don't want that one. Let's start with this one. Where's the edge of my paper? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Right about there. It's hard to see. This poinsettia has leaves that look more like hollies. It's funny. I don't know how well that's going to match. We'll see. Good enough, I guess. All right, let's flip it this way and see if we can kind of sort of match those. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Okay, we'll try that. It's going to leave a little bit of an edge. Think about, try there. It doesn't really line up to continue the pattern very well. But we'll make it work. I think I'm just going to skip that one because it cuts off so harsh. Okay. Where are they? There's two halves here somewhere. There they are. that will be okay, I think. All right, that's feasible for a background. Oops, quit dropping it. Klutzy day. Goes back in there. And we'll figure out where this stays on goes later. Where'd my paper towel go? There it is. Clean it off just a little bit till I can wash it. So I'll wash these with alcohol later. Yep, we're good. All right. So there's a pretty red page. I don't know what I'm going to put on the red page, but we'll put something there sooner or later. But it's pretty. Alright, so that is enough playing around with the stencils and backgrounding. I will do some more next time. But I think this will look good on most of the Stamperia type stuff. The colors that are in this. Like these. Yeah, I'll be able to find something to go there. Looks good with that. Probably looks good with the cards that are left. Not sure how many cards I have left. I've got a few bigger cards. Let's see, I got this one. Maybe something like that. Even that house. So, lots of choices. We'll figure that out next time. Alright, that is tonight. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. I know it wasn't a lot of, you know, crazy detailed stuff, but, you know, sometimes you gotta just do journal stuff too. Make sure that's dry. Can't tell. My fingers have so much ink on them, I can't tell. Just look how much ink I have on my fingers. I just want to see if that's coming off still, because if it is, I don't want to close the page. I don't see nothing. All right. That is fine. All right, guys. Where's that one page? We'll open to that. There we go. So that was our live. I will be back. What is today? Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, so I will be back Friday. We will do some more. Alright, guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'm going to clean all the alcohol off. Or alcohol ink off of me. So I don't look like I've been injured. It's the only problem with red. It always makes you look like you've been cut. And I'm not. It's just ink. Alright. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm glad you like it. Thank you, Lori. Alright, guys. I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.